Good evening, and welcome to another episode of the Sons of Haddonfield. As always, I'm Ian, and this is Josh.
How's it going?
What do we have for our viewers tonight?
Well, let's say welcome back. It has been like 4 months.
It's 6 months.
6 months since we've done a video.
No, you're right. You're right. It's been 4 months.
I have no idea. I've lost track of time completely.
4 to 5 months.
Time is, as Matthew McConaughey eloquently put, time is a flat circle. Time is meaningless to me right now because of quarantine.
Yep. But
so it's been, let's agree with this, it has been too long.
It has been.
It has been too long since we have come to you guys with quarantine and everything going on, the lockdowns and everything. We're finally seeing each other again. We're able to record some videos for you guys, try to get back to a more regular routine now since
that's a good word.
We're kind of trying to get back into it. So
yep.
I hope wherever you people are, I hope you guys are safe and sound and staying safe from the quarantine, from the monster that is coronavirus this year. Hope you guys are safe.
Yep.
And,
stay safe.
Watching some good movies.
Yeah, movies and listening to some good tunes.
Best things in life.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see, we got a couple movies. Well, we got the same movie,
but different versions.
Different versions.
We got the standard Blu-ray and then the 4K Blu-ray combo. They were out of the regular one, so I was like, I'll get this one because I wanted to check it out too. So we both ordered it and watched it, and then we're like, hey, we should just do a review for you guys, and we figured it was safe because we both have been like not seeing anybody for like 6 months. So
4 months.
4 months. It's been a time. But anyway, so we're gonna review VFW, which was a kick-ass modern zombie movie, but with a twist. That's my thesis of it.
We will have some spoilers.
Yeah.
So if you have not seen VFW, I would say don't turn us off right now. You know, come back to it after you have seen the movie. You don't want to get anything spoiled for you. I hate spoilers just as much as anybody else. So if you haven't seen VFW, now's your chance to leave.
If you want, otherwise you can stay.
Yeah, if you don't care about spoilers, we'll try to keep it relatively spoiler-free, but you know, we're reviewing the movie in hopes that you've already seen the movie and want to see what other people think about it.
And want to talk about it with us.
So right off the bat, you said something just now, and you said it when we were watching the movie together, that really got me thinking, and it was a really cool thing, and that was, you called it like a modern zombie movie.
Yep. That was my idea. So it's a modern zombie movie with a twist. So it's not like that old cliche virus creates undead creatures to come back.
Yeah, they're not undead. They're not undead zombies or anything like that.
They were people, but they were out of their mind drug addicts.
So the plot of the movie is an opioid crisis, near future. Did they say a year? I don't think there was a year given.
They just said sometime in the
so
future.
You know, it doesn't seem that far out.
Yeah.
In the relatively near future, there's an opioid crisis. They're called hypers, the people that are addicted to the drugs. They're kind of taking over everything. There's a abandoned movie theater that
across the street from
hypers have taken over and kind of like infested, if you will, right across from VFW. And one thing leads to another, and boom, the hypers are trying to kill the VFW members locked inside the VFW.
For a reason.
Yeah, we're not. No need to go that far. Because you know, that pretty much sums up the movie. It's a basic plot. It's not like some amazing, oh my goodness, I've never heard of this type of movie before. Mm-hmm. Just how it's delivered is really, really well done. And so with what you said, with like a modern zombie movie, that was really cool because that's kind of how they treat the hypers.
Yeah, they call them. They don't call them gang members or drug addicts. They call them monsters, prehistoric creatures.
Yeah, they call them things, prehistoric creatures. They never refer to the VFW members. They're good guys. They never refer to them as people, and they don't act like, they never have lines. They don't talk
for the most part.
Only the leader of them, he does, the leaders, and the second in command, she does. that really big guy might have said something like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill you" or something,
Yeah, like
but the herd of them,
the higher ups,
they don't speak, they don't talk. They just kind of move around in a herd, a lot like zombies do, and attack and kill from that point.
With the one single focus of the herd.
Before we even get started diving into this, talk about the cast.
It's a phenomenal cast. I love this
cast.
A+. You got Stephen Lang, known for Avatar and Into the Badlands and a lot of other really good movies. Yeah, Don't Breathe was another good one. William Sadler, who was in The Shawshank Redemption, which stands out to me, and a lot of other good movies.
Martin Cove,
The Karate Kid,
yep, one of my favorites.
And then you got Fred Williamson, another great actor.
Oh, yeah.
He used to be a member of the Kansas City Chiefs and the Oakland Raiders back in the day. But yeah, so those are your main VFW.
You got David Patrick Kelly in there.
Yeah, they're also in there, but the main group would be those four.
Well, David Patrick Kelly had a pretty big part. He was pretty big. And then you also have my favorite character. Well, one of my favorite characters from an old '80s sitcom in there.
Do tell.
Try to figure it out.
Well, I've seen the movie, so I know who it is. Let's get the audience involved.
Okay, yeah.
Who do you think it is? Any thoughts?
He was also in a classic 80s horror movie. I don't know if I should say the name of the movie or not. It might be too much. But yeah, he's not in it too much. He's just at the beginning, and then he kind of passes. Spoiler! But no, there are a couple young people in the movie too. And one of the things I want to talk about, because I love the cast in this movie, the chemistry they have, the dialogue is amazing. Awesome. It's just, it's a bunch of old guys reliving the glory days, giving each other a hard time, sitting back at the VFW, just having fun when all of this happens. And
they're duty bound to stop these drug addicts from taking over their bar.
The thing that stands out to me is the dialogue and the chemistry in this. And then you have Lizard, who is the good hyper, trying to escape the hypers, working with the VFW clan. And she is played by Sierra McCormick. Relatively new.
Mm-hmm.
What's she done?
I wouldn't say new. She's been around, but it's been like one-offs or a couple episodes here and there of a lot of different TV shows.
Supernatural?
Yeah, a couple episodes of Supernatural. She was on a couple episodes of CSI, one of the CSIs. Some other little movies here and there. Like, I don't really know her that well, but...
I think the only thing I know her from is Spooky Buddies, because my son loves those.
Yeah.
So, there's that. But...
From 2009.
Even the chemistry that she has with Stephen Lang's character, because they have a lot of intimate moments with each other and they're talking, and the dialogue can get pretty deep with them. And she stands her own very nicely with
cast.
such rock star.
They make you feel like you're there.
Yeah, like you're part of the gang. Like you're just there, you're just with them, you're having a good time with them, and that's really cool. Do you want to say anything about it? Talk about anything in particular?
Not really. Like, my big takeaway was the modern zombies, and it's got really cool effects, like the gore and everything. And also, it's not really a horror movie. But it's not scary. It's more of an action gory with a little bit of scares here and there with the crazy drug freaks.
Yeah, I love the effects. The gore is really good. Really well done.
It's really good. And it's not that long. It's only an hour and 32 minutes. So.
It doesn't even feel like,
Yeah.
It goes by so fast, because from the time the movie starts, you're having a blast. You're honestly just having a blast the entire runtime of this movie.
Hearing the back and forth banter between everybody.
One of the things I wanted to talk to you about, okay? And this sparked some debate. Okay, let's spark some debate here. Pretty early on in the movie, Lizard, who you just talked about, the girl trying to escape the VFW.
To the VFW.
She has stolen some things from the Hyper gang. And when she gets into the VFW, a few of the guys, well, they're obviously after her.
Mm-hmm.
Why should we fight? Why should we die when all they want is her at this point,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if they just give her back to them, kick her out, then problem solved. They can go on their way to the strip club like they wanted
to celebrate Stephen Lang's birthday.
But Stephen Lang has my favorite quote in the movie, and he looks at, I think it was Martin Cove's character who he looks at, and he says, "What kind of man do you want to be right now? Is that the man that you want to be? Do you want to be the man that throws an innocent girl back into her death, positive, certain to her death? Or do you want to be the man that steps out and tries to protect her?" And that right there, that happened pretty early on, and it kind of, light bulb moment in the movie. That's a really good point. What say you? You're in a VFW, you live in your glory days there. A young girl comes in, do you throw her out?
No.
Save yourself? Or do you fight to protect her? You don't know her. You've never seen her. You've never met her.
Well, for one thing, the drug addicts were crazy. And, like, so from the get-go, like, they're already making trouble and attacking the guys. And, like, you don't know what they're going to do, even if you do give her back. So it's better to stand up against the tyranny and protect yourself.
Exactly.
In that situation.
And after Stephen Lang asked that of, I believe it's Martin Cove, like we talked about, he's like, okay, yeah, I see your point there. We'll protect her, we'll fight for her. You know, they messed with the wrong group of people. They, about halfway through the movie, the leader of the hypers there, whatever you want to call them, is like, VFW. What does that even mean?
It means a bunch of guys who know how to die, which is not right. But, you know, of course you're supposed to hate them because they're the bad guys. But, like, it's pretty cool, like, the chemistry between the cast and how they stand up and deliver their lines and kick some ass along the way.
You know, we talked about the druggies being called hypers. This is a hyper punch of a movie. See what I did there? This is a hyper punch of a movie because of what we talked about. It's only an hour and 32 minutes, and it goes by so fast, nonstop. And the times that it does slow down a little bit, you're just immersed in the great dialogue and chemistry between the cast. One of my favorite things, I've been saying that a lot. I love this movie. This is making my top 5 list of 2020, probably guaranteed. But is seeing them, like, you have the epic montage scene of them preparing for battle, you know, and it's all these, like, old, probably 70-year-old, late 60-year-old guys, and you don't want to mess with them. Like, the way they're getting ready, the way they're handling themselves, they make the little tennis ball bomb thing, like, dude, what? They get a tennis ball, they stick the matches in there, light them, throw it. Like, these guys are coming up with all kinds of awesome
pool cues and stakes.
Yeah, like, hey, they'd be ready for vampires as well as the zombies there.
Yeah.
But no, that's really cool. I love a good montage, and this had an epic montage of them preparing for battle.
Yep. It's top notch.
Yeah. Anything else?
There were a couple cool Easter eggs.
Yeah, there were some Easter eggs. If you haven't seen the movie, why are you watching a spoiler-filled review of it? But that's okay. If you have, I'm alienating our audience.
You are.
Totally.
You're terrible. Let me take over.
Okay, take over this.
Okay, so if you're watching the movie, be on the lookout for a couple cool things. There's a poster for a movie known as Brain Scan. You might have heard of it, the classic movie. There's a poster of that in the movie near the movie theater, and there's also Bliss shows up on the marquee, which is another movie by the director, as we mentioned before, a vampire movie, which I'm really curious to check out.
I still haven't seen that movie yet.
It's been on my list for a long time, and I've been meaning to watch it, but I keep getting sidetracked.
I believe that's on Shudder.
It's on Shudder, yeah.
Yeah, Bliss is on Shudder. So give that a go. I'm definitely going to check it out because I was such a fan of this one.
Me too. I've been wanting to, and we were going to watch it earlier, like over like FaceTime one day, but we just didn't. But
one of the 2020 Race to Watch movies with your buddies
over FaceTime. Anyway, if you do buy these versions, at least with the 4K version, it comes with a month free of Shudder. You can get that code if you want to check out Shudder.
It came with the standard Blu-ray edition too.
Nice.
So yeah, if you don't have Shudder and you've been thinking about it,
get that.
Go for it. I definitely recommend picking up Shudder. I love it.
Shudder's great.
I'm very sad though because this is the first Friday in 9 weeks or 10 weeks, I guess now, without Joe Bob.
Yeah.
And the last drive-in.
And Darcy.
That's home for me on Friday nights with Joe Bob and Darcy, the mail girl, and Yuki. Yep. Can't forget about Yuki with the silver.
Anyway, if you don't watch that, you won't get that reference. But you should check that out too.
If you don't watch Joe Bob, what's the matter with you? Hit play on that. Get your Shudder, watch Joe Bob. You'll thank us later.
Top notch. It's
Absolutely.
Definitely making my top 10 list.
Definitely. If you
also
watch it, come back, let us know what you think about it. Do you like VFW? Do you like it? The cast, what do you think about the chemistry that they had? Leave us some comments down below.
Do you want to see more movies like this? What your favorite kill was?
I know my favorite kill from the movie.
Yeah, mine too. Should we say it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
That's the same one.
So my favorite kill, our favorite kill, was at this moment. I'm not going to say when it happens. Someone gets killed with a VFW flag that right down the throat.
Through the throat. Awesome.
After they got...
Very Cannibal Holocaust.
And then wham.
All I could think was Cannibal Holocaust during that scene.
Yeah. But it was really fitting because this person who gets it, I hate them. Like, they're terrible.
Yep.
And, like, it comes at the perfect moment where it's like, bam. And I forget what line was delivered with it, but it was... punchy.
Something about old age, wasn't it? Like, don't call me old, or sick of being called old man, or something like that.
Yeah. Or this is the old glory.
One of my other favorite kills, though, was kind of a callback to one of my favorites, Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, that's a good one, too.
Linnea Quigley's famous death by antler scene in Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's a really cool death by antler scene in VFW. Yeah. So if you're a fan of, like you said,
fun
good
action.
gore, fun, just what do they call it? A hyper punch of a movie.
Hyper punch of a movie.
Hyper punch of a movie. Check out VFW. Let us know what you think about it. We'll be back soon.
Yeah.
We're doing some more stuff for you. We got some pretty cool things lined up. So, anything else you want to add before we say goodbye?
What rating was our rating for this movie?
Well, I am going to go 4.5. You?
Yeah, but I'm going to say 4.5. Toothpicks. If you watch the movie, you'll get that reference. Anyway.
If you know, you know. Always have some spare toothpicks with you. You'll thank us later. That was good. I like that. Toothpicks. I like what you did there.
Right off the top of my head.
Toothpicks. Sons of Haddonfield says, check it out. I just steal Joe Bob completely.
You did. Please don't sue us.
I get the whole thing like, VFW, 4.5 toothpicks. Sons of Haddonfield say, check it out. I'm sorry, Joe Bob. I'm doing you wrong.
Or are you?
Thank you. Have a good night.
And remember,
Barbara Crampton is watching you.